Oh, there it is. I found it. Yeah.
Oh, both these players moved on with DQs.
Yeah, so this is like basically their first match. Okay, we got Corn versus Pit. Okay.
This is not what well, I guess... no, this isn't what I expected. Granted, I never expect Corn. Of all the characters to select, Corn is not one that usually is like, oh yeah, this character. But you know, they're really good.
Yeah, the recent buffs have kind of like renewed interest in like both of these characters. You know, we're seeing like just this weekend we saw like the Buzz like go through that invitational with Pit, and we saw Cosmos bust out the Corn for the same invitational for like the whole tournament.
Yeah, it was an 8.0 like buff invitational, which is it's pretty cool. It's a relatively good idea. Cosmos playing Corrin, like Corrin is his spirit character. Like for some reason, again, I don't know why people choose the characters they do, but Kira is going to be moving forward with this lead that Freege just handed to him on a silver platter. Going onto stage and almost getting away with it. Now at least he has center stage. And the Freege gets past him with an air dodge.
Yeah, so one of the big things in this matchup, at least from Corrin, is that once you get a hit in neutral and you start juggling Pit in the air, you want to take it as far as you can. Just because Pit's floaty, even though he has multiple jumps, they don't really get him out of a lot of situations that up air wouldn't already be covering. So juggling with your aerials, like maybe nair, up air, back air, are all really, really good in the matchup. They can have a hard time dealing with that.
Even pre-patch, Corrin had great aerials, but didn't really have like that X factor on the ground or in neutral. Good way to save the jump there. So Corrin's always had really big arcing aerials, but now she can combo out of them. Now Pin is better. I think down tilt for Corrin. I don't remember other Corrin buffs, but I know the character is now significantly better. As you see here, as Freege is just mashing on this ledge, baiting Kira to roll on stage, but he doesn't get away with it. Perhaps a little bit of conditioning coming at the Freege, trying to get Kira comfortable with a roll on the ledge before he punishes him hard in the last stock roll, even in game 2.
Yeah. And at least for Pit, I think in terms of Pit juggling and like advantage state, it's like comparable, not as good as Corrin, but really in terms of in the matchup. But Pit actually just can like go off stage and edgeguard Corrin a lot. Like trading forward air with like Corrin up is really good. Obviously the arrows are good too.
Yeah, sniping Corrin out of her jump is his jump in this case. Hugely important for pretty much the entire matchup. Like if you can get Corrin's jump out, then her up B tank goes almost nowhere.
Is that gonna kill? Oh no, yeah. Barely. Also, yeah, I think Pin can 2-frame Pit's up B.
Pin can just 2-frame, like in general. That's why you see going for a lot of those insta pins, but the back air going up and getting Kira as he's falling down. Now it's up to quick 40% combo. Kira's trying to go back into this space in game and can just put Freege back in shield, but this dragon swordsman is not gonna have it. Suddenly this has gotten very, very close, despite an SD at actually 0.
Oh, try going for the down air, but just spaced it. It can be, it's a bit of a risk to try to just down air Corrin just because the hitbox on up B is so big you might get hit by it.
Alright, another pin coming through, throwing out some of these back airs. There it is.
Yeah, there's the pin. Getting back to stage the Pit is so difficult because your two options are side B and up B. And if you're close enough with side B, you can armor through Pin, so that's fine. But if you're far enough, like Kira was there, you know, you're gonna get hit, and if you go low, then you could also still just get hit because you have to go low enough for up B to grab ledge. So, you know, it's very difficult because even though Pit has 2 options, it's not really that much of a mix-up because you can just react to up B because it takes so long.
Yeah, and you can't do up B super close to the ledge either. You'll just blaze right past it.
Yeah.
So if they're in a certain range, like
yeah, even if you angle it, like Pit's still like by the ledge for a while with his hurt box there, and Pin will still hit him there anyway. So that's not an option either. It can be really difficult for Pit to safely get to ledge trying to avoid Pin.
or Pit. I'm still in the camp that Pit is not only significantly better, but a legitimate high mid tier. I would say he's got a really good juggle game. He's got pretty solid combo trees. A whole bunch of 50-50s now out of down tilt and out of grab. But getting off of ledge and getting out of a juggling and getting down landing can sometimes be a pretty big struggle for Pit, and those are arguably Corrin's best attributes. It's juggling, ledge trapping, and like back air. Because Corrin's back air is absurdly safe.
It's really good. For those who don't know, Corrin's back air pushes Corrin the way he or she is facing, so it can kind of auto space itself sometimes and make it really hard to punish. And not to mention the fact that the wings don't have a hurt box, so it's basically a giant disjoint. Yeah, like right there, exactly, there it is. It's very hard for Kira to get out of that situation with the back air pressure.
Yeah, it's like this neutral can really be played around Corrin, like baiting out jumps by spacing back air and then catching its jumps with up air. Pit can't get into a spacing war with Corrin because he'll lose 90% of the interactions.
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%. Pit will mostly lose trying to space around Corrin's buttons. He can dash in and out and try to whip punish. Like Pit has a great dash grab, dash attack as well. So that's probably going to be like what Pit aimed to do in the neutral. Focus on whip punishing some of this stuff.
Alright. And there's that dash grab that you mentioned. He does get the spike there going. Challenging that up B and trading, but he will take that trade every single day. That's a lot of damage.
Oh my, yeah, that lasted forever, what the heck?
Yeah, certain rapid jabs will either push the opponent forward or send the jabber backwards. Inkling sends Inkling backwards, but Foxes sends the opponent forward.
Oh, rolls right into the Dragon Fang shot.
Which is why when you're on a platform there and there's nowhere to go, you can just hold a rapid jab for way longer than intended. Down to up tilts, getting these combos. Soft hit of the pin lunge attack forward thing. I don't know what the second part of the attack is called, but it's parried, another parry regardless.
Oh, great bait. That was really good from Freege.
Yeah, Freege is really conditioning Kira super well, like whether he jump out of shield or to roll from ledge. Like, it's little things like that that you kind of have to take notice of, but hold in your back pocket. You don't want to blow your read on something that will only get you like one hit. Now that he's at 100, an errant roll from the ledge that Freege is ready for will result in a stock.
Side B, try to get out of the corner with it. That's definitely a risky option. Just side B from the ledge, try to get back. But hey, if it works, you know. Sometimes it works. Sometimes he's got to put the fear of God into your opponent. Like, I'm not afraid to do these crazy options.
Everyone gets one, but it's not much is going to help against a Pit in a corner. Okay, he's trying to float around here. Setting up for a back air, but it lands with the neutral air. No stock just yet. No rages, not gonna help back himself. Okay. Doesn't chase though. I was ready for the landing fair to lead into something, but roll and down smash. We'll do it all the same. I love that. I really do like how they buff workers to be like actually good defensive option.
Oh yeah. So when Pit's carrying you off stage like that, if he uses enough double jumps, his jump gets shorter and shorter as the more you use them. So if you use enough of them, he physically can't jump high enough to cover you jumping over him. So that's exactly what we saw right there. Where Pit tried to double jump there to catch something, and Corrin just jumped over it. So that's really important to keep in mind when you're a character like Corrin, or anyone with like kind of a sus recovery.
Yeah, Pits and like strings are usually pretty good, but can only carry them for so long unless he has platforms like these to reset his jumps and reset his options. There's like stages like PS2 are super good. And I'm always surprised when a Pit decides to take you to
Oh, there's an up air kill.
Yeah, Corrin's up there never sounds like it will kill, but then it does. And I'm just kind of upset.